For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and it's time for your daily dose of the doctor. We are looking at the trading plan, the Nasdaq Scalper trading plan for the Triple Qs, the PowerShares QQQ Trust. This is trading the Nasdaq, and we see that we've got a 93.92 short sale, a 93.51 short sale, 93.14 short sale, and ultimately a target down at 92.72 for a final move. Those are the initial levels we're going to focus on, and let's take a look at what is happening intraday on the Triple Qs. What we see here is that we narrowly missed an opportunity to get up above 93.92 this morning. Big sell-offs over the last couple of days. Now we have moved down. We've nailed this 93.51 entry. In the war room, we discussed taking a 93.61 entry. Got us in a little bit early, got us right through that central pivot line. The price was crashing down through it, so there was absolutely no reason not to do that. And now we are right at the trigger line, and again, we have said to everybody, it is time to consider whether or not to take a short sale entry on the 93.51 scalper volatility band and shoot for that 93.14. Now, here's the thing that complicates this particular scalp. As we're talking about this, we are also listening to some pit chatter from the S&P futures pits that makes it sound like we might be gearing up to sell off. And if we do sell off, 93.14 is going to be a distant memory on the way down to 92.72. 92.72 is exactly going to capture the band from the trading plan. Why don't we talk about doing more like a 92.80 band there and seeing if we can just get a move that gets us down through 93.14 and then just above that 92.72 line to about 92.80. And then over the course of the session today, I expect the volatility is just going to keep going, and we're going to have lots of opportunities to get into and out of these scalp positions as the market is moving on some very, very elevated VIX levels. Here we are about 10 minutes into this trade, taking a little bit longer to develop than we would have thought it would given the nature of the volatility and the amount of volume that's going off on most of these trades. But once again, when we get to 93.14, it's going to be decision time, and really what I'm advocating today in the room is ratcheting stops down behind that 93.14 target. So you got about a 93.25 trailing stop on this, and then just keeping that trail the entire way down. So if we're trailing 11 cents behind this right now, 11 cents would be the trailing stop all the way down to that 92.72 level. When you have a trailing stop, right, it's always going to be 11 behind. So if we're at 93.14, it'll be 93.25. The minute that we dip down to 93.12 like we are right now, an 11-cent stop will get you at 93.23. Now the trailing stop would be 93.20, right? So as we go down, that trailing stop is automatically going to ratchet in behind this by 11 cents. Every time we make a new low, the trailing stop will also be moved lower. Now, this 93.72 support line is down below the final support of the day from yesterday's trading. So Monday's trading was not quite down to 93.72. That's a logical extension move, but nevertheless, let's see if we get some support right under the closing lows of the Monday session. And that's going to be all she wrote on this trade. Price did make it down pretty close to the target that we had established earlier. Got down, hit right on top of those supporting lows from the Monday session, and then reversed back up again, took us out with an 11-cent reversal, which was that sort of arbitrary trailing stop, but nevertheless, trailing stop is exactly that. It's going to trail us out of the position whether we like it or not. Right now, we're still looking at price coming down. My guess is we're probably going to see a test of that 92.72 line and possibly a violation of that line given the way that the market is currently selling off. No regrets over missing a few pennies. We're just going to watch and see if price comes back up again. If we get back through 93.14, we'll look for that check mark inversion and look for another entry opportunity. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. I hope you had a great trading day today and an even better one in store for tomorrow. The best trader education anywhere, only from traderinsight.com.